Make some money in a beast. I am heading from New York to Spain to go to the cryptocurrency mastermind. While I'm there, I'm gonna be taking you through my entire week of live cryptocurrency trading. I'm gonna be showing you my entire process to see how much profit we can make. And I'm also gonna be letting you guys in on some of the insight and teaching you some of the TCL system that we're absolutely cleaning up with right now, and to see how much money I can make during this week as a cryptocurrency day trader. So if that sounds interesting, make sure you hit the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel if you like trading and investing, and let's get to Spain. Hello? No, I brought the Hey, brother. How are we doing? You know, let's fucking go.
How was your flight?
It was amazing. I flew the plane.
Yeah.
Trying to take a trade, but markets aren't coming down. I'm trying to set up a TCLU here on this trend. So hopefully we get a little bit of a retracement here, and then we're able to play the continuation into the trend. Then we're heading to the other house here in just a few hours. We have some chefs coming to prepare a dinner.
So I made this trade last week with the 3-5 way, so I had 7.6% gain.
Let's fucking go then.
Damon just had an AMA with CoinMarketCap, and they had like 45,000 listeners, and they announced it 2 hours before. We had a VC yesterday. He said like, can I put in 100K? And I was like, it's sold. And he was like, can you try? Called them. They were like, bro, the ship sailed. I said, is there a rescue helicopter? They said no. He's like trying to put the 100K into his bank account. Didn't work. Got blocked. It's okay. We'll pop it tomorrow.
What's up, brother? Hey, brother. How are you? Good to see you. Not bad. Time to rip some AG1. All right, today is the day. Woke up to beautiful news. You can see perfect entry on link here. Perfect take profit this morning for about $966 overnight. I'm gonna go ahead and take another one of these trades. Hopefully, as I'm setting up the GMRX launch, so I'll be able to trade both of those simultaneously. So I'm gonna pack up my stuff here and then find a place to set up my trade station. Good morning. Pleasure. So interesting.
My wife follows you on YouTube all the time.
Wait, so how do you know Noel? And
I don't.
But how did you hit him up then?
On your Discord, I joined your meeting like 2 months ago.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. You have your laptop and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll get some trading in.
I got a lot to learn, man.
Well, you came to the right place. Yeah, we can trade together, whatever you want to learn, that's what we're here for. All right, so now we're setting up area here, headquarters, essentially for the launch. All right, here we go. Let's go, GMRX launch, baby. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's see what the price comes out at.
$1.
Joe, you getting flat candles right now?
Don't see any movement on Biden.
Yeah, Bybit's trading flat right now.
I think it's going to take time for exchanges to equalize the order flow.
Yes.
5 cents.
5 cents. 5 cents.
Come on, launch it.
Come on, go. Push it to 50 cents. Push it to 50 cents.
I want more. At a little bit above the 50 here. We're gonna save up and buy the house here.
Really?
No.
I'll print the Millionaire Trade logo, okay?
The house that we're at is $50 million.
Bucket check.
We're setting up a few other day trades, so once we eat here before our meditation healing session, I'm going to look for some TCLU day trades. But now I'm sitting next to Andre.
We're having brunch here, so afterwards we're gonna have a drink or two. Do what we do best.
Healing session still happening?
Myself, I'm healed from 2 years ago, but we're gonna have a detox session. And then we're gonna have like a romantic
You and me?
sunset. Now it's gonna be like a group
okay.
romance.
Oh, yeah.
Group romance, but we'll get to the
A little bit.
Yeah, personally, yeah.
We're gonna get a healing session.
I'm supposed to day trade, but the day trading session got occupied by a cacao session.
It's going, but I'm missing day trades right now, so I'm gonna try to still try to send. Let the crystals present us the next meme token. All right, so we just finished up our cacao healing session. I'm looking at a short position that I'm going to be taking on MATIC. So I'm going to show you what I'm looking at real quick before we head off to dinner. So you can see the trend begins here. We have our Elliott wave structure similar to what we use for 3-5A systems. So all I'm trying to do is identify where we have a general trend. We have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Projection of 5 hit off 261.8 multiple off of our 1 value here, which indicates the top of a trend. Now we do have on a 3-minute frequency these EMAs sort of rolling over, which is what I want to be looking for. Okay, so the next thing that I did is I took a Fibonacci from this new established low on that trend and clicked up to this high point here. And you can see if I click into the Fib settings, I have my 0.05 or negative 0.05 as my stop loss value. Over here, I have my 38.2, which is one of my limit orders, limit 1 here, and then entry value at 61.8 right here. And then we have our take profit at the 1.272. Now this is the introduction to the TCL system, some of the alerts that we've been putting out into the Discord. I'll explain a lot more in detail, so just make sure that you subscribe, follow along. I'm going to be doing all sorts of education on this. I was able to make $1,000 in profit yesterday trading MATIC to the upside, actually catching this dip before this high. Now I'm trading in the opposite direction. We should be expecting now a move somewhere up into this direction to trade back down lower. And we should be able to lock in about $830 on this trade. If it goes full profit, that will put our 2-day total right around $2,000. Hopefully we're able to make probably $7,000, $8,000 while we're here. But for now, we're going to be networking. We have some MATIC Trade members over here. We'll see what happens with this MATIC short. Bro, we can do it. All right, day 3 in Ibiza. Woke up this morning, profit here. I'll pop it up on the screen. Then at 3 o'clock, which actually is in about an hour from now, New York Open will happen and we'll be able to set up potentially another series of trades. We'll just keep trying to crank out $1,000 per trade. Right now, we're gonna go outside, probably have a brunch. All right, so we're here with Victor, who is an MATIC Trade team member. So I'm going to explain to him exactly how we're setting up these TCLM strategies. I'm going to show him all the indicators in real time. So first thing that I'm going to want to do is just get a grasp of what the technical analysis is actually showing us. So see how we have all these lows? Say, okay, here are lows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, head, shoulder, head, shoulder. So see how we have all these moving averages lining up really nicely here, making our wave structure. And then see how these are just flipping, so they're all turning red. And then we have this area that's now breaking into a new low territory. That can indicate a change in trend. So we have our 20 or 50 and our 200-day EMA. I'm gonna try to play a continuation of this new downtrend. The next thing I wanna do, I'm gonna use a custom fib and go down to this lowest point, this lowest wick here. I'm gonna click with my fib. I'm gonna click up to this highest point here. We have our 0.05 as our stop loss. We have our 61.8, which is our entry level, 0.382 level, and then we got our 0.17, and then we have our take profit at the 1.272. So what I wanted to do is this, and if it hits this level, I want to take profit. Limit order that's going to get us added more into here, so all we need is a pullback like this, and then we're going to get out for full profit. If it continues to move up and it hits this secondary limit, all we need is it to pull down a little bit, full profit. Think of it this way, like say you're starting with something like 50 grand or 100 grand, right? You're risking $10,000 per trade, but you're making 2,000 per trade too. So if you're just on a roll where you're making 25 trades in a row, like 26 wins and 1 loss, you're compounding 2% across 26 trades in a row, and then you take a 10% loss, okay, it's fine. 25% of the profits that we make, we don't compound. Every time we do take a loss, we can also inject that money back into the system, so then it keeps that train going. Until you get to a point where you say you're trading with a bigger account, 200,000 or something, and now you're making $4,000 per trade. Now you can start pulling profits. Make it sense? Making more sense? Yeah. Let's go. All right, so we're all set up on this potential mana short here, looking to make another 1,000. We got a party this evening, so it's a networking session. We're gonna get Victor all set up in his position, and then it's time to have a good night. So we're having a function tonight of some sort. We're gonna do a networking event, have people coming through, so it should be really exciting. You haven't done one of these before. No. But the whole thing's been very secret. Noel doesn't like to share what's actually gonna happen. It's gonna be a little bit of a surprise. We don't do it small, so it's gonna be sick. Still waiting for this mana trade. Event starting. So last day in Ibiza, heading to Holland soon. I'm gonna do a quick trade rundown of the profits we made so far, and then we're gonna see if we can keep it going throughout the trip. Once again, I got short in here at this first section. Price came down, almost broke this low here, but then reversed, got us short again in this level. And then once we were short in here, based off what I showed you guys before, we took profit down in this region, just with a little bit of the volatility that we needed in the market.
No battery left. We're all out of charge.
Next leg of the trip is in Holland, so keep it fucking going. I finally arrived here in Amsterdam. I have a really nice view. Got my trading set up here. We're gonna be meeting up with Mitch, who is basically the head researcher for me and for NevaTrade for the past 2 years, discussing some of the new potential opportunities, getting some drinks, having some fun in Amsterdam. Hopefully this trade can go well. Hit a few more trades here, and the goal is to make about $6,000 to $7,000 while I'm traveling for basically less than a week. So let's see if we can get filled on this trade. We got Mitch and Menno in the house. Let's fucking go. Mitch already tearing into the AG1. Completely unplanned. He pulls up with the AG1. I'm like, I got my AG1. We're ripping it. Menno's left out. He doesn't like AG1. He's trying to. No, I had it. A nice rainy day in Holland, per usual. Got a trade currently on Mana here. It should be closing up for about $1,000 to $1,200 in profit today. But for right now, I'm gonna hang out with Mitch and Menno.
You want to talking, buddy? Yes, that's what I want.
You want to do what, buddy?
Very good.
The breakfast. So you put sriracha into the AG1, is that what you said?
Yes, brother. No, we put it on the edge because it's life changing, and then we have some AG1 in a wine glass because we're fancy boys. Oh yeah, it doesn't get old. The taste.
I'm just gonna drink this and then just eat Twizzlers. Alright, so I really don't even know how much weight I'm doing.
That's like 40 kilos a side. That's pretty heavy, but
We'll see how many we can do. 10 is good, you know. All right, that's it. What do you think?
done, brother. It's good.
Abs are fucked.
Abs are fucked.
Abs are always fucked. Cheers, brother. Cheers, brother. Okay, what's the biggest crypto trade that you have open right now?
I think one of my biggest bags is going to be IONET, 50x or something.
But what about spot?
It's out. I do think for me the upside is sort of, it's been there, like we need to find the next thing. And I think we can find that on the market. I will probably rotate heavily into Monad whenever that comes out. I don't care, I'll buy it spot, I'll hold for a year.
Monad will carry into the next cycle, which will be nice. Biggest spot position?
Yeah, Solana.
$50,000 at 30. Yeah, it's one of my bigger trades. Good.
All right, however, we're about to flip the script. We're gonna take the biggest position into shrooms that we've ever taken.
I built a NevaTrade, the idea on shrooms. I'm not kidding. Okay, here we go. All right, it is a beautiful morning in Amsterdam, but even more beautiful because we took a full profit trade on Mana. You can see these consolidating lows here, and then price action goes ahead and makes a new low. So I knew off of this temporary downtrend right here, I knew the retracement of the fib would also come right into this underside retest on our trend here. So I was pretty sure that even if I entered here and it continued to move up higher, this section would be a heavy resistance zone, and it turns out it was. So once I saw this trend break, I took my fib from that high down to this low, which gave me my retracement levels that I can now enter the position with. I actually was only expecting to make about $1,200 on this trade, but you can see over here, I actually made $5,100. Okay, the orders stayed open and ended up filling me way lower. So locked in $5,100 on this trade. A little bit of a heavy trade on this one, but for now, I'm gonna enjoy my last day in Amsterdam. All right, so we're back home. Over the course of the trip, I was able to take 4 total trades. I'm gonna break down the total profit for the week and a quick overview breakdown of each of the trades. So the first trade was on MATIC. We were able to get long in here and take profit for a total profit over here of $966. Perfect entry into our 61.8 and perfect take profit at our 1.272. All right, then the next day I was able to get short on the same exact pair into this range down here. Initial short position right here, getting us filled for our secondary limit in this region, and then covering our short position right in here for a total profit of a little bit light on this one, $810. Then on the third trade, we were able to hit this amazing short position here on Mana, getting our first short right here, second short right here, closing out our short right at this level for a full profit of $912. All right, and the fourth and final trade, which was also a short position here on Mana, was actually a mistake on my part. We got our first short entry into our initial limit. We got our second entry into this heavy resistance zone where my take profit should have been right here, but instead I accidentally doubled up our original take profit. You can see I accidentally left take profit for this for both. All right, and off of this trade, we were able to lock in around $5,100 from this absolutely dumping. But after all was said and done, in about 5 days, we were able to lock in around $7,800 in profit, taking regular day trades on the market. All right, and right now, as I'm shooting this video, we're about 6 days away from halving. The market is down about 7% over the past 2 days. Off of the GMRX launch, I was hoping that we were going to get momentum following into the next couple weeks, but we did end up fading significantly off, which is a bit unfortunate, but this is a long-term bull market hold. However, the dip buy levels that we alerted in the Discord are now all filling. So even though it sucks to drag down some of the other tokens, you have to understand where we're going long-term, and moreover, know how to trade so that you can be focusing on making money regardless of which direction the market moves. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you're still here, make sure you hit the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel if you like trading and investing. But until next time, I will see you all in the next video.